Assalamualaikum. Today I will present about our assignment. My name is Muhammad Johan bin Muhammad Zamri. My matrix number is B0821104001. Okay. So for the first transfer function to the dot plot, and we choose the question D, which is 50 JW over JW plus 4 JW plus 10 squared. And then next step we factorize the equation, and then we simplify the whole number, and then we get this last equation that we use to the dot plot. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum. So now for my part is I want to explain about the board plot and also for the phase board plot. So as you can see here, this is our board plot that we get from the equation from Johan did earlier. So here is the first part, which is the K gain. So if we calculate using the formula 20 log 10 0.125, you can get negative 18.06 dB. So we can make a straight line here, as you can see here in the factor. And then for the second part is JW. So just make a straight line from 1 to 10, and then we can just draw a straight line like this. And then the third part, which we have two, there is 1 plus JW over 4 plus 1, and also 1 over JW over 10 plus 1 squared. So for JW4, we plot 4 here, and then we multiply it by 10 and 40 here, and we make an inclined plane of negative 20. And then the same goes for JW10. We plot here 10, and then but we have to times 2 for the inclined plane, so we can get negative 40. So for the final part, so we have the first part here, second part, and third part, because here doesn't have any changes, and the second part here we got the first change, and then the third part we get here for the first change. So for the first part, we calculate 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0, and then plus 0, 0 plus 0 plus 20 plus negative 20 plus negative 18, and then we can get negative 38. So the starting point is negative 38, and we can make a straight line until the first part, the end of first part. And then for the second part, we can get here is negative 20, then 0, then 0, and then also 0, which is from here. So we 20, 0, negative 20, and then 0. So we can get 0. So we have here the straight line. And then for the third part, 20 here, and then negative 40 here, and then 0, and then 0. So that's why we can get negative 20 total. And so here is the straight line that we can get. Now for the second board plot, phase board plot, as you can see here, from the factor here, this is the 0 and pole. So gain, as you can see, it is 0 degree at 0, and then for the JW is at 90. We just make a straight line at 90 degree. And then for the poles, simple poles, we put 1 over j 1 over plus jw10 plus 1 and jw over 4 plus 1. Just make an inclined plane of negative 90. So for jw4, we plot it for the 4, and then for the not for 0.4, and then from the until 40, and then from the jw10 from 1 until 100, because we have to the denominator here, we have for the first part here we have to divide by 10, and then for the second part we have to get 2 times 10. So that's why we get it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts that have changes. For the first part, we get 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 90. So that's why our starting point is at 90. So make a straight line until the end of the first part. And the second part, we have 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus negative 90 here. So that's why we get negative 90 here starting. We have an inclined plane of negative 90 degree. And then for the third part, 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0, and negative 90 here. So that's why we get another negative 90. So that's why making that more inclined until the end of the third part. So for the fourth part, the changes starting to make like plus 90 degree. So that's why we have to add here plus 90 degrees. So it will back to the normal incline of 90 degree. And then for the fifth part, we have to add another 90 degrees. So that's why it's becoming straight line. We have to plus 90 degrees. So this is the blue one is our final answer. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nalif. So on this part, I will be explaining on transferring from both plot to transfer function. So as we can see here, firstly we find out the gain. We use the formula to 20 log 10 k equal to 20 dB, which we get k is equal to 10, and then we simplify the zero at omega, which equal to 5 radian per second. And then the third one, we simplify pole at omega, which is 10 radian per second. The fourth one, simplify pole at omega 100 radian per second. And the final answer we get here is h omega is equal to 10 j omega over 5 plus 1 over j omega over 10 plus 1 j omega over 100 plus 1 square. And then the next one, we simplify the equation that we get earlier. So after we simplify it, the final answer we will get 200,000 in bracket j omega plus 5 over j omega plus 10 j omega plus 100 power squared. And then we change the j omega into s, and then the final answer will be like the stated one. So this is all from us. Thank you.